I just finished rewatching Dinosaurs, and man, this show still blows me away. The first time I watched it was back in 2022 on streaming, and I decided to run it back recently on Disney Plus, and both times I was really shocked by how clever and unique this show could really be. At first glance, it just looked like some goofy puppet sitcom, but once you sit with it, you realize pretty quickly that this show was not for kids. It's packed with sharp social satire, mature themes, and one of the darkest finales in TV history. The craziest part though was that this was a Jim Henson concept. If you're not familiar with the name Jim Henson, he's the guy best known for creating Sesame Street and The Muppets. Unfortunately, he passed before he got to see this show come into fruition, so the series was created by Michael Jacobs and Bob Young instead. Jacobs had already made a name with shows like Charles in Charge, and later he would go on to make Boy Meets World, and Bob Young brought years of sitcom writing experience. Together they were tasked with taking Henson's broad concept and shaping it into a weekly primetime satire that balanced humor and social commentary. So the show follows the Sinclair family, Earl, Fran, Robbie, Charlene, and baby Sinclair, the little gremlin that everyone remembers for yelling,
I really wish you'd grow out of this.
So Earl is just a blue-collar dad working at the We Say So Corporation, basically the company that runs the entire world in the show. He's a character that finds himself in bad situations due to his own stupidity, and a lot of times he's very stubborn in his old school ways as well. Fran is the moral compass holding the whole family together, Robbie is the rebellious teenager questioning tradition and authority, and Charlene is the consumer-driven teen obsessed with shopping and appearances. And baby Sinclair was more the comic relief of the family, coming in with crazy lines or hitting the dad over the head with some slapstick comedy. Each of these characters was built to reflect something real. Together they mirrored modern American life. And like I said, some of the themes of the show are pretty heavy, covering things like consumerism and corporate greed. For example, the We Say So Corporation is the poster child for profit over people. In the episode We Say So Knows Best, the company literally recasts Earl's family in a PR campaign and pushes him out of his own house.
Got a little problem with the public. They hate us. My nephew says it's because we're a vicious, despicable corporation with operations that, if left unchecked, could destroy the entire planet. We have no intention of changing the way we do business. What we want to change is the public's perception of us. So we're going to launch an ad campaign. Use an actual We Say So employee and his family to make us look friendly.
Would you step in here for a moment, please? In place of the big ugly one in the middle. You, come on, out, go.
Me?
Congratulations, you're the new We Say So spokesfamily because I say so.
Another thing they try to tackle here, gender roles and harassment, like the episode What Sexual Harassment. It basically puts workplace harassment on trial and shows it's systemic, not just one bad guy.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want to make points with the foreman, it's going to take a lot of late nights. If you hear what I'm saying.
Let's just confine our comments to the job.
What do you say we go out for a few brews, and later on I'll jump on your scales, and you can tell me how much I weigh.
I find the things you talk about personally offensive, and I hope this doesn't interfere with my being able to work here. And that's when he fired me.
In the episode Fran Live, Fran is given a public platform on a TV show network where she receives a ton of backlash after speaking candidly about family and work.
Why don't you try letting your husband think he's won the argument and then do what you want anyway? I know that's what I do with my husband.
Hey, Earl, isn't that your wife?
Hello, you're on the air.
What's your wife doing with a job?
Yeah, wives don't work. They're wives. If they work, they'd be husbands.
Earl's wife's got a job.
And they cover environmental destruction too. Beyond the finale episode, which I'm sure most people are familiar with, there's other episodes like one where Earl is told to bury toxic waste to help the We Say So Corporation dodge bad press.
And there's exciting news. You'll never guess what coveted and prestigious promotion I got today.
Toxic waste supervisor?
Wow, you're good.
They cover drugs and peer pressure too, like the episode A New Leaf. This episode swaps narcotics for a happy plant. Robbie, Earl, Charlene, and half the town all get swept up in getting high on this plant. This satire calls out how temptation spreads, how adults aren't immune to it, and how the come down exposes everything that you've been avoiding.
Like unhappiness. I forgot how bad this felt.
No, I need some more plant. I gotta get happy.
There's nothing left but seeds and stems.
Look at yourselves. Sleeping on the floor, half-eaten food everywhere. Is this what our family has come to?
And they do touch on racism, intolerance, and propaganda. This show uses a lot of allegory instead of finger pointing, Like in the episode I Never Ate for My Father, it frames vegetarianism as a stand-in for being different.
Yeah, tell it to my dad. He'll never let me live this down.
Well, not everybody's cut out to be a carnivore, Rob. Did you ever think that maybe you're a herbivore?
No way! My dad's a carnivore, my mom's a carnivore, my sister.
Yeah.
I've got to be a carnivore.
Well, it's happened, Franny. The Green Menace has crept into our very home.
Robbie isn't one of those radicals.
Are you now, or have you ever been an herbivore?
This is nuts. I don't have to answer this.
In the two-part episode Nuts to War, it satirizes how leaders gin up conflict, how the media sells it, and how everyday people are the ones who pay the price.
Today, the dinosaurs who walk on all fours encroached on the southeast bank of the Great Swamp, which divides our two nations. This area is home to most of our pistachio nut trees. Our flow of pistachios has been cut off indefinitely.
As you know, the dinosaurs who walk on all fours have invaded our swamp and seized our pistachios. This is about principle. It's a complex issue, but luckily can be boiled down to a simple slogan. We are right. Tomorrow we'll select a bunch of big, strong guys to go down to that swamp and hiss and spit at those four-leggers. It'll be mostly teenage boys in the poor.
In these difficult times, when our sons are away, we must stick together. And when you need things to stick together, think of wacky glue, whether it's wood, plastic, porcelain, or glass.
I've just been handed a battle update. Oh no, this can't be! Dear God in heaven, say it isn't so! It's nothing. Everything's fine. Now here's Dwayne with sports.
And the finale, Changing Nature, isn't a speech, it's the bill coming due.
As cider poppies continue to grow in fragrant but annoying profusion, attention turns to the puzzling disappearance of the bunch beetles.
Look, we came here to find the swamp, okay? And it's just beyond this thicket.
Bugs, I thought we killed them all.
Stop! This is a bunch beetle.
Hey, there's not a bunch anymore. Ha ha ha.
So what you're saying is that We Say So is ultimately responsible for the current cider poppy crisis?
Yes.
Isn't the word defoliant just another name for poison?
We on the task force prefer to think of it as botanical bye-bye juice.
Oh, yeah.
Last night's massive aerial spraying has succeeded in destroying all the cider poppies. It has also killed all other forms of plant life on the planet.
All right, all right. We're talking about plants here, right? We gotta make it rain. If we want it to rain, then we need clouds. Oh, volcanoes, you idiots! They spew off big puffy clouds whenever they erupt. So all we gotta do is set off a whole bunch of volcanoes.
But how, sir?
We'll drop bombs in them.
Once again, the task force's latest tactic has gone tragically awry, as thick black clouds of sulfurous gas and soot now shroud the entire planet.
The Sinclairs huddle as snow covers the windows, and Earl finally owns his part in trusting a company that knew better. It's one of TV's starkest endings, and it lands because the show had been building to it the whole time.
I guess I owe the rest of you an apology, too. Bringing on the end of the world and civilization and everything.
Are we gonna move?
There's no place to move to.
Well, what's gonna happen to us?
Well, I don't exactly know. Dinosaurs have been on this earth for 150 million years. And it's not like we're gonna just disappear.
So what made Dinosaurs so effective is the very thing that fooled people into thinking it was a kid's show in the first place. The puppets really lowered your guard. If real actors had delivered these same lines, it might have felt preachy, but when a goofy looking dinosaur says it, you just laugh and then realize later that they're actually talking about you. And instead of wrapping things up in a cheesy, everything's fine type of ending, it closes with the extinction of its entire cast. That's not just a bold move, that's legendary stuff right there, especially in the sitcom realm. Killing off your entire cast is not something that's normally done. So all in all, if you've been skipping out on Dinosaurs because you thought it was a silly puppet show, you're really missing out. It's one of the most clever, darkest, and most surprisingly relevant TV series of the 90s. And honestly, it might even be more relevant today than it's ever been.